The first time I met the love of my life, Reneé Rapp, was actually on Instagram. I already followed her, of course, because I'm a Broadway fan and I was a fan of hers. I was doing some snooping when I got cast. I was trying to figure out who the other girls were. I noticed that Reneé Rapp was liking all of Mindy's posts, and I was like, funny. And then I sort of like put it together in my mind. I was like, Leighton, Regina George, I'm a genius, she's Leighton. The announcement came out and I was like, okay, great, I was right. We got to LA at the same time, and then I remember we sat in her hotel room at the Resi Inn, and she basically just told me every traumatic thing that ever happened to her. So then we just cried on her couch for the entire night, and that pretty much sealed the deal for us.
I first met Alyah, parentheses, Yaya, because my friend Thomas, who I grew up with, went to college with her. And Thomas texted me and was like, this girl is gonna be on College Girls, and I'm obsessed with her, and you're gonna fall in love with her. Little did I know, that would be my bitch. Immediately, I just felt like very comfortable around her, and I also felt like something that's like so important to me is loyalty and just like listening, and I felt like she actually cared about like what I had to say, and I admired her so much, and she's like been with me through like the worst times of my life, and she's always there for me, and I love her. Bitch, I always cry. But I really love her so much, and I would not be able to like do anything without her. She's the best.
I first met Amrit when we were at the Residence Inn. Peak pandemic, second wave, so December 2020. And I went and knocked on her door, and she opened the door, and we didn't know if we should hug or keep the distance, or I got this kind of like awkward vibe from her that was a little like, I'm gonna try and be funny and say things. I just found it really endearing. She just was very like open with her feelings.
I met Pauline at a Residence Inn. I was particularly excited to meet Pauline because I knew from stalking her she was an artist. So I was like, that's the person I'm gonna vibe with. We both vibed about the projects we were working on. She has a production company. I'm a studio actor with a bunch of great people in Toronto, and we were talking about our projects and what we love. And then she was also telling me about Manchego cheese, which I did not know about, and I'm so glad I do now. So thank you for that, Pauline. Do we like look into each other's eyes? Like,
oh, Amrit loves this.
This is what I love about, I love you, do you know that?
I don't know how to spell like that, so.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, this is totally gonna be spelled wrong. All right, it's fine.
You have a real ability to listen. It's like in you. When we're at work and stuff can be so stressful, and so obviously everybody has moments of like listening and not listening. But there are moments that I've had like discussions with you, and there's like a real listening that takes place. And I think that's a really good quality that you have.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
These are so not deep enough.
No,
that was so deep.
No, there's
cute.
They're not deep.
Jesus, woman, what are you?
I have a lot to say.
I know, me too.
I have a lot to say.
I'm just gonna fly off the cuff.
Oh, let's go off the cuff.
Okay. Okay. Stop. Reneé, I've told you this so many times, but I love you, and I'm constantly so proud of you because you have the ability to stop with that little lip quiver.
My lip's quivering.
You have the ability to, you have so much strength in your vulnerability, and you are just yourself at all moments and at any time, no matter who's present, and you don't shy away from like sharing your truth and being courageous in your like weaknesses and in the things you falter with, and just like bearing your soul to anyone and everyone who meets you, and that's why so many people love you. Thank you.
I love that you're passionate about specific causes. Like, I love that you take an opportunity like a press day today to wear a shirt like this and it's like everything is a platform, and I admire that. And I think that there are a lot of people that use these platforms for vanity, and to use this platform for a greater cause for humanity. I think that's a choice, and I think that's very endearing.
You also like encourage me to do the same and like get out of my own little head and like speak up for myself, and you stand up for me when I need you there, and like you push me and say like, Alyah, you can do this, and like I definitely need people like that in my life. You're just a good friend. Like, you just really are someone who I call every day. And I'm so grateful to know you and to have you in my life, and the universe brought us together, and I'm really, really thankful that it did.
Hell yeah.
You are very, like, you're so candid, you're very open, and it can be, I swear this is a compliment, it can be like offsetting at times because it's hard to know how to react or like what you're expecting as a reaction, which obviously it's like you should never think that, but you know, we're human beings and we're in like a work environment. So, but that candidness is very unique to you. And I don't really know anybody else who has that. It's like you just kind of say it.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa.
Thanks, man. I think it gets me into trouble, but
Alyah, you are resilient and you deserve everything in the world. Even when you tell yourself and tell me that you don't feel like you're deserving of it, you always are. And you're so smart and so talented. And I will murder someone who crosses you. 10 toes.
I know you will.
Literally. Try it.
oh, I didn't know this one was gonna come. This one's cute. I love that you speak in French to your dog. No. Oh, it's cute. I love that you always read the New Yorker. That it's your go-to thing, and you will always bring, and you're committed to the one thing you like. And it's like, we know what Pauline's doing. She has the New Yorker.
You're an incredible friend. You're loyal, loving, and truthful. And you have literally been around like the worst possible times, and you always make them better. And the last card just says, you're my number one bitch. I love you. I love you so much. She has a Cancer placement, and I have a Pisces placement, so it's like just the whole thing.
Most meaningful day on set together.
Oh man.
Oh, I know this one off the top of my head.
Oh man, yes.
The day we all cried.
Yes.
It was the day we all cried. We all had so many different things going on that day. And I just remember it started with you and moved to me. And it just, we all at one point in the day had cried. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I feel like we all like showed up for each other and it was really sweet and had each other's backs, and like it just solidified that like this is a safe space and a group of people that I really enjoy being around and I'm comfortable with, and that I got you. If anything happens, like we got each other and like I got you. It's very sweet.
That was good.
That was very good.
I remember that moment, and we huddled and like in a quadra huddle.
Yeah.
Figured out there.
And said, no, we just have the space for ourselves.
Yeah, and everyone respected that, and it was implemented.
It was nice.
Girl loves her intimacy.
Oh. And there we have it.
What was your castmate's best scene this season?
Oh,
you know what? There is a scene that I was not there to film that I've only seen in watching the screeners we got, but I can talk about it because it's also in the trailer. Alyah, Whitney, tries a new sport,
Oh, right.
which is water polo, and watching that scene, I can just watch it over and over again. When you're all in the pool, it's just crazy. I would say like the best scene this season.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So honored.
You're so good at it.
Thanks.
abracadabra. Most emotional scene to shoot together. Most emotional
That
to
we
shoot
shot together.
Oh, the most emotional scene.
What?
Was when we had to hear, I know this is a spoiler, but okay, I'll say it in code.
I was gonna say, probably it is.
A few of us were traumatized because we had to listen to a specific person have sex.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
so true.
That was an emotional scene.
So true. It was charged.
Okay.
Funniest day on set together. Well, hot take. Every day is funny.
Oh.
I feel like we all are like, "Wah!" You know, like to just like try and like have each other's backs and stuff. Bro, there's so many. Oh, I like to do, you know, anything, right? So they're like, are you down to get a milk carton thrown at you? I was like, yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. And so I got the milk carton thrown at me far too many times, but was so down.
Yeah.
And we were all dying laughing.
That was
Just dying
Yeah.
laughing.
Very
It
good
was so funny. And it was such a good day.
Yeah.
And I loved it. And I hate 2% milk.
Really got it.
Wait, I feel like my face should be in.
Oh,
Like we're praying?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you look good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Thanks, Mom.
That's a nice corset.
Titties on fleek.
Titties are tittying.
Titties are titty.
Well, you guys are having a lot of difficulty with this, huh?
Oh yeah, probably.
Difficulty with that.
I love the personally.
Thank you for testing our friendship glamour.
See you next time.